Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. First down, Miami.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
London brought in motion. On second and 10, though, on the throw. They'll set up a screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
This one's just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Hey, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
At the 23-yard
You don't earn
line.
the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Well, with the penalty yardage back here, pickup of 10, and it will be second and 10.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
They'll come up to third and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On the toss, they'll run. Gets to the edge at the 30. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Miami.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. That is first touchdown this year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Go.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Rocco, East.
They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 46, here's second and 2. They'll give on the ground, and he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Dolphins, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
Okay, ready?
We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one complete right side. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
To the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump. Come on. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Second and 10.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Back. Like it. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Jets get it back to within 9.
16. Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
London brought in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3. There's a short one caught by Andrews. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Miami.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. Ball at the 3. 2nd down and goal. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. In motion comes Andrews. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 23, Jets 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
30-yard line.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field, and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball left him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
30-yard line.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Here comes Allen. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Okay, ready. Here we go. Here we go. Open 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down, Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on, set, let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 more yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
47-yard line.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Fielded at the 9. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. Going right. It's taken in. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. London brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 65 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, come on. 6, 7, 8.
They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the
the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go, set. 60. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. If that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This one from 43 yards away. That one is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Carry is now for Allen. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Jets are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Secondary past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
In motion comes Andrews. To the air now on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
London brought in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
3rd and long.
Ready?
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt.
Sets up 1st down and goal. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 9-yard line.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And they'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Has to come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Big gain for the Jets there. 38 yards.
Come on. Set. Pack to 60. Pass to 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If you're out...
That is caught. What a throw. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
The third-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Set. Cougar 19.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. But it's probably a touchdown.
They'll run here with Allen. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards.
The 35-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Ready.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Throwing now from the gun. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
19 target, 19
First
target.
and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Steady.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down, and barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
27.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have 1 timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st down, Dolphins.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop.